What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Real Friends in Betting. Today I'm going to give you guys a couple of esports correlated plays. That's what we've been doing the past couple of days, and it's really been working well in our favor. It's just because NFL is coming to an end. You know, there's only the Super Bowl left, and we love to do NFL correlated action. So I'm looking to transition to do correlated betting on other sports such as esports. So I think esports is the perfect opportunity for this because not a lot of people do it. And Prizepicks hasn't done any limiting or payout shifting, and they have for things like the NFL. So just a little bit quickly here, we have the correlation tool that I use at the top here, and you can see that it's up over 800 units since the middle of August, which is really insane. So it's a tool that I pay a couple $100 for, and pretty much what you do is it just gives you plays, correlated entries, and you put money on it. And if you take all those plays, this is your performance since the middle of August. So I have that tool linked below, but I also use that tool on a daily basis, and I'll get into how you guys can kind of get plays from that tool too without having to use this correlation tool. My specific performance this week, you can see I'm up over $600 this week, and you can see kind of how correlated betting works, right? Like you kind of trickle down, lose a little, and then you have huge bumps up in value. So you'll like lose a little and then have a huge bump up, lose a little, have a huge bump up. And that's pretty much the like 4, 5, 6 man's hitting. So we can get into it, but we do kind of like 4, 5, 6 mans, and they don't hit super duper often, but when they do hit, it's gonna be a huge bump to your bankroll. If anyone is interested, I do have a winnable that you could check out. So I have a free plan, and then I also have VIP access. For the free plan, I'm looking to probably post, 1 or 2 picks a day. And then for VIP access, you're going to get access to all of the picks that I take across all platforms. So that's probably going to be another like 6 or 7 Prizepicks plays every day. I do underdog fantasy, I do better, I do sleeper fantasy, dabble. Any new book that's coming out, I normally do it because the more books you have, the better, and the more the bets you get down, the better, because these correlated entries really work, and it's the best way to be profitable long term for these apps such as Prizepicks and all that. I'm running for a limited time a free access to VIP, so 1 month of free access. If you use this code free VIP when you sign up to the free, when you sign up to VIP access, it'll look like this. You have a little place where you can put a code. If you just type in free VIP, this is exactly what it'll look like. So if you sign up for monthly, you'll have a discounted amount of $150 for your first month. I'm only running this for a limited time, so it might not be there forever. So definitely check into that, and see how it goes for the first month. If you don't want to spend any money or don't want to keep spending money, you can just use the free access. But how this works is a lot of these plays, if you just hit one of them, you'll make $200, $300 from these plays. So I mean, $150 isn't a huge investment if you think of it that way, just because if you get more and more of these plays, that's more and more opportunities where they can hit. And you saw with the correlation tool, like this is a very proven strategy over time. I'm not just giving random plays off of my mind or that I think are going to hit. It's based off of math. It's based off of like AI. The more picks that you can get that look like this, the better, right? So if you want to buy this, you get the first month free, and then you get it's $150 a month or $50 a week after that. Let's hop into the first play for the day. So we have a League of Legends correlated entry. This one is at 4 p.m. today, and you can see that both of these teams are playing each other, right? We have NRG versus Team Liquid. NRG, we have 2 players, and we have them both going more. And then for Team Liquid, we have 2 players, and we have them both going less. Okay, so this is very highly correlated. I think this is some of the highest correlation that you can get inside of Prizepicks. There's correlation you can do with other sports, but I think League of Legends, Counter-Strike, these are the top tier ways to be correlated, because Prizepicks doesn't really track it, and not many people bet on League of Legends really, right? Rather than like an NFL game or a Super Bowl game. So how this works is we have one team going over and one team going less, and they all play each other at 4 p.m. So if this team NRG, if they start winning and they win early and they get a couple kills early, then they're going to be able to snowball that lead into more and more kills, and then it's going to be a lot harder for these Team Liquid players to get kills, to come back in the game, just because NRG is going to have a lot more items. They're going to have a lot more abilities, a lot more levels. So it's going to be a lot harder for Team Liquid to get kills on these guys because they're kind of like, I don't know, they're like Super Saiyan mode at that point, right? They're big dogs up here, and these guys aren't going to be able to kill them because they don't have enough gold and items and stuff like that. So I played League of Legends a little bit in the past, but not really like super into the esports scene, but I know how League of Legends works. I know how the correlation works, and this is also a very proven strategy. So let me know in the comments if you've played and you kind of understand how League of Legends correlation works, or if you've never played before and you just see how it's correlated and you understand it and you're betting on it. Because I'm kind of right there in the middle. Like I played a couple years ago, but not super into it now. Next play is going to be Counter-Strike. So how this works, Counter-Strike is a little bit different than League of Legends, right? So I said, I like betting on League of Legends. I like betting on Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike then is very correlated also. But the thing is you can't put two people on the same team, right? So I think League of Legends is a little bit above it based on correlation, but Counter-Strike is also up there. But you can only put one person on the same team. So you can see we have Party Astronauts versus NRG. They're playing each other at 4:10 p.m. And then we have Beastia versus Imperial, and they're playing each other also at 4:10 p.m. But you can see that they're playing. This guy's playing Imperial, this guy's playing Beastia, and then this guy's playing NRG, this guy's playing Party Astronauts, and vice versa, right? So these guys, if you think of it in pairs, right? These two players are playing each other. These two players are playing each other. So if we zoom into just one pair here, we're taking more and more, right? So where League of Legends we would take more on one team and then less on the other team, we're actually taking the same number, or we're actually taking the same thing. We're taking the same either more or less for Counter-Strike. The reason being is that the rounds in Counter-Strike aren't always guaranteed. So the maximum number of rounds you can have in a Counter-Strike game is 26 rounds. But if one team blows the other team out of the water, it's pretty much the first to 14 rounds. So the game could be 14 to 1 round, and one team just blows the other team out of the water and gets to 14 rounds insanely fast. But if you think about it, that's only 15 total rounds that the game was being played for. So that's not a lot of opportunities for kills if it's only 15 rounds. Whereas if the game goes very long and the game ends up being a close match, and it ends up being pretty much the closest match you could get would be like a 12-14, or you could even get 13-13 and it could go to overtime. So if those things happen, then it's going to be a ton of rounds and a ton of opportunities for kills, right? So that's what you want to think about in Counter-Strike, is that the longer the game goes on, the more kills that happen, because the more rounds that happen, the more kills that can be generated inside of those kills. And then, I don't have a less here, but if I did have a less, which is totally valid to do also, if you did had a less, you would just want the game to be shorter. So you'd want one team to blow the other team out of the water, and that would make the game go very, very short. So here are the two plays for the day. Put those in. They're both around 4 p.m. Again, use that code free VIP for 1 month access of free VIP, and then join Winnable. And if you want to just do the free plan, definitely get in that. I'm going to send pretty much how Winnable works is it's SMS messages straight to your phone, giving you the plays. So it's really cool. Pretty much I'll give you the play. I'll give you a link of the play too, where you can just tap the link and go into Prizepicks, and the play will auto generate. So it sends right to your phone. You pretty much click the Winnable link, and it's me posting. And I'll just say, hey guys, here's my League of Legends play. Here's my Counter-Strike play. Here's my Super Bowl play, whatever. And pretty much at the tap of a button, your whole lineup will be sorted out. So I'll do that all for you, especially if you have the free plan or the VIP access. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of the free code, and like, comment, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed. And thanks guys.